ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
Not corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? How much will this snow cover? Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines the obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, everything depends on...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
Find your footing.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna...
Huh. A 5th power cell. They must fit somewhere. That's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling.
Aloy?
She's gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Anderson.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything.
It's a long story.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. I followed the signal to its source.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. It couldn't speak when I found it. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world. But the Spire was all...
What did it want to know?
Its precise location. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long,
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care.
And the Shadow Karja?
The Karja Civil War was
An opportunity.
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in it. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy. A thrilling technical challenge.
The ability.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access.
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the eclipse raise an ancient...
A little late.
Indeed. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to it. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
So when did I come into this?
When Olin stumbled on you. A kill order against a savage Nora. But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence.
Aloy, I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have...
Then I just need to get close enough to...
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval. I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire... Well, here I am. I know what's down here. This isn't a cave. It's a ruin. Red light. I'm not getting a holographic interface. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. Back to your business. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There, fits. I just need to slot in these two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Gonna come in handy. Just need to install these power cells. That should do it. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. These numbers, all powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code. Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising.
Yes. Yes. I will leave you. You're everything I'm not. Strong. Brave, active. Come.
Everyone needs a splash of Ah, you're... Ah. Till we meet, could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
The Oseram that tried to kill our Sun King? Traitors, the whole tribe of them.
Back from the what? You ready? Come on back if you find I pay well. Relics outland. Welcome back. The Banuk will... Good luck out. You there. Outlander, do you have relics? to trade?
Might regret this. Come on, then.
Let's see how much of a mess you make.
Can't get close enough!
Damn, I'm gonna crush you. Yeah.
Get it together, you son-of!
Hate to fight to that miserable stuff. Oh. This one'll hurt.
Rally, we're scrapped!
There you go. Got another shot for you.
Somebody needs a cue.
I've been seen.
We don't rally, we're scrapped.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. The dog, not the town crier.
I didn't take over my brother's shift, did I? Sure. Carja don't think here.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel, but many came for you. Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire.
Indeed. Clashing breastplates. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. Perhaps you could parley.
I will. I suppose all we can...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but so, if there's more you need to do else. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available.
Quick. Petra.
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a the target should put up a little less of a... It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Geneva. They called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show...
A king can be fierce and...
A smart man, too. He had... The whole motley lot of them agreed.
With your kind of convincing?
Ha! This time I went easy on them. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Nakoa.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how...
We'll stop him.
Your word means a lot. Especially now. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy.
It's so bittersweet.
What's the matter? You...
Oh, the bandit clans are gone.
That's what all this bloodshed was for.
But now there's nothing left.
I guess this is our...
After all we've been... There's a mesa south of Meridian with a view of the spear shafts.
No. I did.
Where's the fun in that? Some bandit sprawl would never have... So, what he...
Wait.
To the death.
Actually... I'm...
Don't be hasty.
Is that really what you want, Nil? But I see there might be a need for you in this one.
I don't understand.
I won't fight you. That's my...
Then it's over. You're left...
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. But I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and Uthid might be of use to them.
How do you know Uthid?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, the idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man.
What makes you think he's...
He knows he'll be pursued, so he once single-handedly held off an entire bandit. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can.
What about me?
What will you do while I...
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark...
New soldier delivered my rations today. When I asked about the old... Word is that the Outlanders are only here to weed out traitors. So, at least I'm saying.
like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb. Foot tracks up here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Come on, Tox. Let's get a salvage. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head. Uthid, I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just...
All right.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall.
All right. For weeks, the old, the infirm, sometimes the young.
Who would do...
They thought it was a curse, an evil... It took time to catch him, but we did.
The High Priest Bahavas?
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence. Then had his... Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men. So their loyalty meant something. Malice and murder. As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice...
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Card...
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every... Others did worse.
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soul.
Perhaps he understands.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man.
Because of Itaman, of course.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. But they used him. Used our faith. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman.
What are you? Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keecook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Is that... Yeah, trouble! Shoot you with my eyes closed. We still got another squad on the way. It's gonna rain death.
You're going down.
Now then, rally! We can still finish them!
No shame. I have a lot more experience surviving.
This one's yours. Ready to die.
That won't be the last. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above. Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Saving these for the trail.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Look out! To your left! We're shield mates. I shan't let you fall. Stay on the move. Got into trouble. Ah, you're as good as... I'd kill you from right here.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
Should have brought a cart.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Bad day for one of us.
Scalp the savage. It said she would blood the sun, and so she will. Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
I've been a while longer than these dregs.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them. Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow...
It's not kidnapping.
How do you know?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he'd have beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen?
Don't worry. You gave him a sec. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja.
What's going to happen?
Oh, it will be glorious. The best of all, they'll be distracted.
What do you need to get Nasadi in?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv near the branded shore.
If this Huadiv has already...
Contingencies, little hunter.
Hell.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
I can't spare the weight. You're three-toe Hwadi. Right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the... Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity.
Why do you think Vanasha...
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounty. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait.
So Vanasha needed safe pass...
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Turns out, a lot. Like...
Something attacked you...
Oh, you picked that up. I wondered why the Shadow Carja didn't pay attention. It tunnels in the dirt. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi.
You're not too bright, are you? It has armor everywhere. A little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might... That's all I can offer, friend. Second thoughts about being murdered?
I need to get...
You sure? By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock jaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Here they are. Let's make it work, shall we?
So they woke up.
That was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready.
They're still looking.
If we can get close, we can bring them down. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Wares, really.
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood. I've thought about what you said.
But I didn't...
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. At the weight before blood is...
Nil... But... You're...
Hard, I was assured...
And you signed up...
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without...
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn?
Have you just polished that armor? Who's it?
There were no survivors.
Of course.
Well, you said we're stopped Helix code.
Can't fault my prisoner's discipline. All those dawn drills
Forget I
serve
said
them well.
You look very dignified. And shiny. Very shiny.
That's not what I imagined when I was a boy.
Aloy.
You did, Teb.
Honestly, if I fought, I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me... I could get you... We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Aloy?
She didn't need to.
Maybe we can.
I have no problem with Talana.
Little Huntress, you call... Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there...
Well, that can't be true. You're always...
Nah, so I am.
I don't think I know you at all.
When can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting. The enemy we face today is the same fanatics who torture, and I hate them, Aloy. I said I came for you, but that was only half...
I'm with you, Vanasha.
And I won't forget it, Little Huntress.
Elita,
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Thrall were... So I'm doing everything I can. I can't take his place.
I understand what it was.
He'll always be with me. I should give you this.
Thank you.
It's you. You snatched Prince Itaman away from right under their noses.
Shake it out later.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona, War Chief, you...
The Nora do not belong. I will fight the metal devil that threatened wrongness here, Jag.
I'm sorry to put...
Do not be sorry.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian...
I've seen
for all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a and you... I feel like I should drop to my knees and work.
Boy, things are pretty tough. Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. Is that why you came?
No. I would... And we must fight a metal devil.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement.
So am I. So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we... What are we up against?
I'm not sure. And if they get past us, it's...
Let's...
It sounds like our kind of fight.
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend.
Well, only if we win.
Damn it. And the cargo shadow.
Would you like to buy something today?
Would you like to buy something today?
An uneducated.
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
Accept it. Accept you. You can't even...
Only endless night awaits you.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. The bridge can't take much more of this. Damn him. Blocked again. He's quick. It's giving way! He's too dangerous and close.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I'm chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that! No space.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you
to another platform.
No sign! A wall in the attack! Lower your arms, but be wary!
A chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again! West!
Felt that.
Here it comes. Better move.
Time to go.
By the sun!
Gotta get to another platform.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Deb?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the Spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true sun, shadow demons.
You won't escape me.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting. Started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
brought in reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
System threat imminent.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Friend, remember me. We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.